wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it, I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it, you know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic, keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me, I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this, freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus, living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you see?
About time. About time, guys. About time. Oh my God. So, before I get into the comments, and Coach, I see you there. I was at work, okay? I was working, and my Apple Watch was going off like there was no tomorrow. Then my phone started going off like there was no tomorrow. I'm like, what is going on here? And Doc Rivers gets fired. I had to leave. I had to leave my job and go somewhere and just go like, yes! I'm like, about freaking time. The amount of texts I've been getting, the amount of phone calls I've been getting, the amount of Twitter DMs, the amount of Instagram DMs. Just everyone reaching out to me and just be like, Mitch, you must be ecstatic, right? Mitch, are you doing cartwheels? Mitch, what's going on here? Mitch. I'm like, now, if you guys did not know, I wanted Doc Rivers gone for like as soon as we got him. As soon as we got Doc Rivers, I wanted him gone. I wanted Sam Cassell. What is up, Cool Cat? What is up, bro? Thank you for stopping in, and make sure you hit that like button because, guys, if you're as ecstatic as I am, I want to see that like button break. I want to see that like button destroyed because this is the perfect time. About time, and we're gonna dissect it, every little bit of it. But hallelujah, we're done. Hallelujah, we're free. My tweets are going viral right now. Everything is just, I got no words. I literally have no words. This is just incredible. Now, the question is, who do I want to be a coach next for the Sixers? There's a lot of options. There's a lot of options here. So we got Sam Cassell, Sixers assistant, Dan Burke, another assistant for the Sixers, Monty Williams, Mike Budenholzer. We also got people are saying Mike D'Antoni, and I'm like, please no, no. I think he's worse than Doc Rivers. No, please, no. There's a lot of coaches out there that I could want. But for me, right now, Sam Cassell or Monty Williams. Those are the only two that I want. So, we just got to celebrate, guys. We got to celebrate. We are free. Technically, we're still free. But if you guys did not know, I was going to make a video about this today, but glad I don't have to now. Maybe I do. But James Harden and Doc Rivers, right? They weren't getting along throughout the season. James Harden didn't want Doc to be the head coach, so on and so forth. It's basically like the Jimmy Butler situation all over again. So for me, are we stuck with James Harden now? Are the Sixers stuck with James Harden? Because I don't want that to happen. I want him outside of my city. Like, just get him out of here. I don't want James Harden out of here. I mean, bleh. I want him out of here. I want James Harden gone. I want him gone and just rebuild. Completely rebuild. Do I see that happening? No. I do not see that happening at all. Now, this is not on Doc. All of it is not on Doc Rivers. No. We did not have the right players. We did not show up. It was a huge team effort. A huge team effort. So for me, it's just like, bro, I just don't know what to say now. Like, I want a coach who will give our young guys a chance. So do I. So do I. That's who I want. So if we get Mike D'Antoni, you can kiss that goodbye. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna. My God. If we get Mike D'Antoni, if we do, I'm gonna lose it because we have Coach of the Year candidates right there for our grasp. We have Coach of the Year candidates right there. Personally, I want Sam Cassell. So that way, he's a young guy, right? He can help develop the younger guys. He tried with Ben Simmons, but that's no luck. After seeing Springer, why isn't that kid getting minutes, but PJ Tucker's getting more minutes? It's due to money for him, for PJ Tucker. I completely agree with you on that. Springer should have got more minutes, but honestly, it was not going to happen. LFG, yes. Daniel, yes. Rivers' fault for not developing a bunch of young players. That is facts. We need Monty Williams, Budenholzer, or Cassell. I'm good with either one of those, bro. Either one of those. Sixers, go after Monty or D'Antoni, LOL. No. Keep D'Antoni away from here. Keep D'Antoni away from here. Stephen A. Smith actually said that we should not have fired Doc Rivers because we didn't have the right players, which is also true. But when you go with Doc Rivers and you just see what he's done throughout the entire years of have it happening, it's like another second round exit, another second round exit, another one, another one, another one. Crazy. Now my tweets are blowing up. Like my phone is going crazy right now. Like everyone is talking about this, bro. Like people are laughing at my Twitter name change. Like for me, it was like Doc Rivers is gone. We're free. Where will Doc go? I don't think he's coaching again. I think he's gonna retire. 2 years in a row, Rivers brought in dead weight to do nothing from the bar market, and he got rid of Bassie and Isaiah Joe. Don't forget. Yeah, he was one to blame for that. Because Daryl Morey, right? Daryl Morey got him to pieces, but Doc refused to play him. So it's just like, bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, bro? Like, are you kidding me right now? And if you haven't yet, please hit that like button. I want that like button to break. He can coach Toronto. I don't think he's going to Toronto. I think he's just going to retire now. Because think about it, right? The Clippers let him go. He was about to retire. But then we were like, we'll give you the most money out of everyone in history. And what we do? We gave him the most money in history. I think Doc Rivers is going to retire. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He is going to retire. And that is a fact. Oh my God, bro. Isaiah Joe and Bassey could have helped us with our scoring woes in the playoffs. Yep. Sixers should hire Mark Jackson. That's another one. That's another one that I'm dying to have. I think he's getting interviewed by the Bucks, Sneeps. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's getting interviewed by the Bucks. So if the Bucks don't get him, I would love to have Mark Jackson. I'm a huge fan of him and what he did with the Golden State Warriors before he got canned. So for me, honestly, just get him. Just get a good caliber coach. No Mike D'Antoni at all. No. I don't want him here. No. And AM, if you're in here, pop on in, bro. Pop on in, AM. I don't want to text you. Pop on in. He should retire. His problem is like a lot of coaches that have coached for a long time. They develop blind spots and become. Yep, you're basically right there. I don't know about Nick Nurse. That's just funny. Like Nick Nurse, that whole thing. Like him knocking us out, then him winning a title, now joining us. That'd be kind of funny. Guys, we only have 7 likes. Let's get that up, bro. Get that up. We need that up. Come on. I'm definitely going to make a video about this after the live. I'm making a video. MK headlines at 6 o'clock and Eagles podcast with me, Further AM, Next Shifter, Andy, and Tom Steaks. And then at 7:45 Eastern, me and Randy are going live for the NBA draft lottery. So I really hope he gets signed to a team. I do. Yeah. So guys, give me on a scale from 1 to 10. How excited are you that Doc Rivers is gone? Give me a scale from 1 to 10 that Doc Rivers is gone. How excited are you? I'm getting DM'd still. Oh my God, people are asking how I'm feeling. Leonard winning ship with nerds was along for the ride. Yep. Williams a 10. There you go. Sneeps is a 4. Hey, you knocked this out of the playoffs, bro. You should be fine. You got me. I already thought he was fired. LOL. Yeah, Doc Rivers is gone. Please, if you want to pop in, let me know. I'll send you a link. And that way, you and I can talk about. I think they're keeping James Harden, bro. I think they're keeping James Harden. I hate to say it. But I think they're keeping James Harden. So, I just don't know. I just can't believe it. He is gone. He is gone. No, yeah, that's what I want too. I want Harden gone. But I don't think that's going to happen now. I'm going to tell you this. James Harden and Doc Rivers, they were having like issues, I guess you could put it. And then they were like, nope. It was like an ultimatum. It's like the Jimmy Butler situation all over again. So they were like, is it Doc Rivers or James Harden? Because James Harden did not want to come back if Doc Rivers was the coach. So I think we're keeping Harden. I think. No, Sleeps. No. Do you want? Why? Because you had Al Horford who shut him down. You have the Embiid stopper. So why would you want Embiid? That makes no sense. All right. This is just insane. Oh my God. And by the way, excuse me, we're going to have a Sixers podcast. Me and my buddy Bob, we're going to have a Sixers podcast. That'll be starting up really soon. So I cannot wait for that. We can keep Embiid. We just need a power forward or a small. We just need wings. We need wings. And I'm kind of pissed that we don't have a pick in this year's draft. There's a lot of wings in this draft class. There's a lot of wings. Yep. That's the best offer I would have given for Embiid. Maybe toss in a free long-term Subway to sweeten the deal. Make it a Philly cheesesteak and maybe we would talk. Play McDaniels inside a small forward. Here's the thing about McDaniels, right? He did not show up in the playoffs. I don't think he showed up well in the playoffs. Do you? Teacher God King, do you think he showed up in the playoffs? Because people were actually mad that he was playing so bad that they wanted Thibault back. They wanted Thibault back. And then we played Daniel House. That was the best move Doc Rivers has ever done in his history with the Sixers. Playing Daniel House instead of McDaniels. That was the best move he has ever done for this organization. Yeah. Tobias, yeah. Tobias, yeah. He cannot judge anyone under Rivers. No. I think it was Doc's game plan, not McDaniels. He played terrible. McDaniels played terrible. So, Sixers should sign Daniel Tice. Why? Sneaks. Why? Like, bro, what the fuck? Guys, just keep on smashing the like button. We got 10. I want to make this a record. Keep on hitting that like button, bro. All right. Shout out to my guy Eastwood. He is live right now. I'm going to have to text RB later. It would be cool. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Everyone's better than Dwayne Dedman. Everyone's better than Dwayne Dedman. He just needs a training camp McDaniels. Yeah, maybe, but bro, we need it. There's so many players we need to get rid of. There's so many players we need to get rid of. Tobias is one. Montrezl Harrell's another. Dwayne Dedman is one. Korkmaz is one. I think Shake Milton, is he on a 1-year deal? Yo, AM, pop on in, bro. Pop on in. Like, we have so many players on a 1-year contract. We got so many. So I feel like, bro, clear house, get rid of the owners, get rid of Daniel Morey, and start up. Sixers need Dylan Brooks. You know how much time, how much respect I lost for him. You know how much respect I lost for that idiot? I mean, he's good. He's decent. But I wouldn't want him on a team because of what he did. Hell no. Yeah, AM, pop on in. Get rid of Dedman, Korkmaz, Tobias, Harrell. We should clear the whole bench. Facts. Facts, Nikki. Yes. Yes. Nikki, are you busy? Are you busy now? Because if you're not, I'll send you the link. If you're not, pop on in. I'll send you the link, bro. We need like a hardcore sports celebration here. So if you want to pop in, let me know, and I'll send you the link. I already got it copied. Let me know if you can. Copied? Yep. Shake can go. Korkmaz and Dylan Harrell tries Harris. It's going to be so... Okay, cool. All right. All right, Nikki. Thank you for stopping by. It's going to be so tough to trade for Tobias Harris. And I know the perfect guy. But he's not a power forward. I might make a video on it. But he's a shooter. That's all I'm going to give you. He's a shooter. So, yep. So, I still can't believe he is gone. There's a parade inside my city. Yeah. About freaking time. Just about freaking time, bro. I don't know if you guys have seen my Sixers content daily. I'm posting out daily Sixers content now. That's what I'm doing. I got my little setup here just for the Sixers content. So Sixer. Oh, you're not busy. Okay, let me send you the link. There you go, Nikki. I sent you the link. Pop on in. We need a bench. Jalen Brown might go to Rockets. Snapes. That was the guy I was thinking about. Snapes. That was the guy I was thinking about. I don't think he's a free agent, is he? Because I would trade Tobias for Doug McDermott straight up. How do you feel? I don't want Kyrie. No, I don't want Kyrie. Or trade him for a shot. That's exactly what I want. I want him. I want Doug McDermott. That was the guy I was thinking about for the video. That'll be tomorrow's video, I think. But I'm going to make a video after this about my... How do you feel, Nikki?
What should I start with? Should about the team or
It's
Doc?
your floor, man. You got the word. Go for it.
First off, I mean, I mentioned this in a few of my shorts, but I'm going to start getting a little more detail. I did not want to come on here and praise the Sixers for Game 5 because it's not a best-of-5 series. And then we saw what happened in Game 6. I mean, some people were still kind of in the fence. I was kind of like, maybe there's a chance, but I don't know. And then Game 7, forget about it. It doesn't matter what they did first half because once they let the Celtics go on that 28-3 run, forget about it. You knew it was over, and there was no coming back.
Right?
Yeah, but see, that's what I can't stand, though. I mean, I don't mean to pick on the fan base, but when they talk prematurely, like during the season or during the series before it's over, because that can always come back to bite you later. And we've seen this happen time and time again. And now here we are talking about Doc Rivers being fired, which just broke a couple minutes ago, 2 days after Game 7.
Yep.
To me, the greatest underachieving coach in NBA history. When you look at his resume, he should have done more with that. I mean, everywhere Orlando, he should have at least gotten them to the second round, maybe the conference finals on paper, but that didn't happen. Boston probably should have won at least 2 rings, but didn't happen. Clippers probably at least should have made a conference finals on paper, but that didn't happen. And Sixers, 3 straight second round exits. It's like Brett Brown never left.
Exactly, yeah. Now, who would you want as a head coach? Because there's Budenholzer, Monty Williams, Sam Cassell. People are telling me Mike D'Antoni. And I'm like, no, that's the one guy I do not want. So who would you want as your head coach for the Sixers?
It's like, I mean, the thing is, I'm going to point out first out Monty Williams. It sounds like a cool idea. It sounds good on paper, but when you think about it, considering the last 2 years, the way the Suns flamed out and the way the Sixers are currently constructed, what makes you think that Monty Williams is going to do any different than Doc or before that Brett Brown in the later years? So there's a time I wonder.
I do see that. I can honestly see where you're coming from, but you got to go back because he was a part of the Sixers before. So maybe that would change it up a little bit. But if we can get this roster right, I should be fine. Because Stephen A said we don't have the players, so why would you get rid of the head coach? So for me, I'm just like, let's try to build a roster that can actually compete with the Celtics. Yes, Sneaks, I said we can't compete with you. Hallelujah. Go have yourself a cookie. 24 years and 1 championship. The last time we won was in 1983.
Right,
That's
exactly.
the last time we won. And we have 3 rings. That's more than the Knicks. I can always say that. Doug has 1. Yeah, I would trade.
Still better than a lot of teams, too.
Yeah, I like Cassell and Monty. Yep. No, Daniel, no. He's staying with the Spurs, where he belongs. Doug has 1 year left on his contract, unrestricted free agent in 2024. So I would trade him for the 1 year. That's what I would do. I'll get rid of Tobias' contract for Doug McDermott and just clear slate.
Yeah, you got it. Tobias, that's way too much money locked into a, at best, role player right there. That he shouldn't. at best, Tobias is a bench player at this point. He maybe comes out, gives you some good games here and there, but he's not a consistent starter. And
Yeah.
they're paying way too much money for that guy. And they
Mhm.
paid him over Jimmy Butler with. So, yeah, point is it's a bad contract. They got to get out of it.
I mean, Jimmy Butler put them in the corner. Like, we could not afford to lose them both. So that's the only reason he's done it. And James Harden put us in the same predicament. It was either Doc Rivers or he's gone. Personally, I want them both gone, but it looks like James Harden's saying, guys, I hate to admit it, but it looks
Right.
like he's
James,
saying.
well, James Harden, it's the same script on repeat, basically, with him. He'll play good during the regular season. He'll show you some good flashes with his scoring and his assists, but when it matters most, he's a non-factor. It's been that way his entire career, and it's just on repeat here with the Sixers.
Now, you got to recognize when he was with the Rockets and Chris Paul, that was the perfect team. I think they would have won the whole thing. I honestly believe they would have won the whole thing if Chris Paul did not get injured. If Chris Paul did not get injured, they would have won that whole thing. And
it was their one chance right there, and they would have been in perfect position against the Cavs being carried by LeBron, who was mentally not there because he was on his way out. He was just trying to boost his reputation for the Lakers. I don't think he really wanted to win that final year. It was more like, okay, let me take this team as far as I can so I can keep my star status up for when I go to the LA. So they would have had a favorable matchup with the Cavs, but that was their one opportunity. I think that was Harden's best opportunity. And for Chris Paul, he had that and the Suns, but I think that's passed.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me ask you this. Is James Harden a Hall of Famer? I think he is.
I mean, yeah, considering the way the NBA goes with its Hall of Fame, yes, he fits those standards.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, AM, you called me when I was at work, bro. Give me your opinions on this whole thing.
It's about time.
That's it?
I mean, I didn't want the guy hired from the get-go, but a certain group, no, I'm not going to get into it.
No, you can tell me later. But
it's here.
What about you wanted the owners gone too, right?
Yes,
you want everyone gone.
Both of their asses can get the hell out of the door. I'm sick of this Harris group, and I'm sick of the other guy who looks like a face painter who owns the
he left.
Jersey Devils.
The other guy left, Michael Rubin.
I just read an article 2023. He's still there. No, not Rubin, not him. The guy with the D. I can't say his name.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The guy from the New Jersey Devils that owns the New Jersey Devils, the face painter. Hello,
I know
Earl.
exactly who you're talking about. Hey, Earl.
Yeah, he's co-owner in this Harris group.
Yeah. Trade Tobias for Joe Harris. No, we're not trading Tobias Harris for Joe Harris. I mean, he's cold as ice in the playoffs.
Let's stick with the celebration.
Hey, all I gotta say is there's a parade inside my city.
Yeah.
Dude, my tweets are going viral right now, Am. I don't know if you've seen, but my
tweets the whole Twitter's going crazy right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I read some of the funniest tweets, I think, this whole entire year. I've read some of the funniest. If you go to the tweet where it says, thank you, Doc Rivers, and just read the comments. Everyone's like, what the fuck are you thanking Doc Rivers for?
Oh, the Sixers.
What?
Like,
yeah, that's on their social media pages. They always do that, though.
They have to do that.
Oh, well, let me tell you, the fans are not liking it. They don't want thanks. They want to get it. Bye-bye. We don't want to associate no more.
I hate to say this, but it looks like we're keeping Harden. I hate to say it because Harden and Doc Rivers did not have a good relationship, quote unquote. Right. So Harden was like, I don't want to be back here if Doc's the head coach. So I honestly believe that James Harden is saying, I hate it. I don't want it, but it looks like it's going to happen. Did they choose Harden over Rivers?
Yeah, they sure did. I think that was the answer. You answered that yourself. I think that's the reason the whole firing happened. And that started last year in the postseason. And that started.
Oh, wait, please. I don't have to wear that Doc Rivers jersey. Yay! If the Sixers won the whole thing, he would buy me a Atlanta Hawks Doc Rivers jersey.
What are you going to change your Twitter handle to now that it's not?
I already did.
What is it?
What is it?
It is Doc Rivers is gone. We're free.
Okay.
And then someone tweeted me. It was like
Not-
that name.
I don't think we're free yet until we get rid of these two owners.
Yeah.
We're kind of, I mean,
Yeah,
they
we
just
still
don't care.
Who knows what's
Hey.
going to happen next, though? I mean,
then I
today
find-
it's a great thing, but what about down the line? So it's
And
like,
then I find out he's a co-owner of the fucking New Jersey Devils. You know how
Yeah,
shitty the Devils have been?
He's a co-owner of the Devils and a co-owner of the Commanders. Left hand.
It was like the first year the Devils have done anything in a
well,
decade.
Commanders is a good fit for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? He should go do the whole Commander thing. That's great. You know what? He owns like, what did they say in an article? He owns like 3 different sports teams in 3 different sports
Yep.
or something like that.
You
He's
just
got
said
the
it.
Sixers,
Devils,
the
Sixers, Commanders. You just said it.
Yep.
right. Yeah, it's 3. And it's like, how can you focus on the Sixers and put like your time and your passion and try to make a winning team when you have 3 things to run?
Right. Right.
Exactly.
And all of them happen to be shittier than shit. How are you gonna fix shit that's already shit? And you can't fix one thing. It's like a contractor. You hire this contractor, right? Who's just awful, but he comes to your house, takes your money, and then goes next door and takes their money, and then goes next door and then takes their money, but doesn't finish the projects and then moves on. And then you're hassling down the contractor to get your money back because he hasn't fixed shit.
Exactly. And with an owner like that, it's more concerned about job title. He feels like having multiple owner titles is prestigious, opposed to actually building one up, instead of
Exactly.
focusing on one team and building it up. Because even with like Mark Cuban, say what you want to say, but he's focused on the Dallas Mavericks. Or he's obviously trying-
dude, he brings his players on his private jet and they do things together. They act kind of like a family. He wants to be a part of the team. He's what you call a player's owner, like a player's coach. He like wants to be down there. I literally feel like Mark Cuban wants to be an NBA player. Like he wants to be on the team and be like, all right, guys, game. You know, like, let's go. I don't feel that way about our owners. I don't even think they're there when the postseason happened. Do you think they had a box seat and both of them were buddy in the box seat together? They never showed the owners on camera. I see Jeffrey Lurie every game. They post the camera on him. Where's our owners?
Yeah, exactly.
They're not even in the building. Oh, they're not watching the game. Oh, no wonder we're losing. They don't care.
Steve Ballmer. Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, it's
I hate
sickening.
Steve Ballmer. I hate him.
Just because you have money doesn't mean you're smart. That's all I gotta say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you
and
know
it
how many
shows-
people I can roast right now because you just said that?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, we could be here for hours.
Exactly. We don't have hours. We got MK headlines at 6:00. So we don't have hours. Well, technically we do, but I just need to make a video about this. Like I'm making a video after I do this live. So getting my emotions out now, then I'm gonna have a more professional video after. Just in case whoever dude, my tweet is going viral. It's like the Dwight Howard throwing shots at Doc Rivers.
What was the tweet? I missed
It was I can't show it because of copyright, but you can go. I clipped it was a TikTok of Dwight Howard saying like the Game 7 and Doc Rivers stuff. He was throwing shade at him. So I just took that TikTok, threw it on there. Lakers
know
in
what?
7, Denver.
I'm
in
celebrating.
Mhm. I don't have a drink with me.
This one early today. I
You
got
know what
all of my
friend texted
chores
me?
done.
Eh,
I've been
you know what my friend texted me?
What?
He was like a celebratory brownie. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Oh wow. I've been up since 6 a.m. doing chores, laundry, washing my car, cleaning out inside my car. I went grocery shopping. I come back. That's when I was in the grocery store and I look at my keys and I go, Doc Rivers is fired. I am calling Mitch when I get into my car. Mitch, I'm like, are you working? He's like, I'm busy. He goes, but I'll be on at 1:00 live. And I'm like, I'm joining.
Yeah, I did a
Dude,
short
dude.
about around 12-ish, and I haven't even shared it yet. I just got to like putting the hashtags and all that because I did it from my phone before I went to the gym, and I already got 82 views.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
not doing
wow.
chores today. Randy's short I gotta put on the network, so I'll do that after this as well. So
I'm gonna have tacos for lunch.
I had fish tacos for dinner last night.
Hey, there we go. The special white sauce, the special Cabo white sauce. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
it's done.
Ben Simmons, the next head coach of the Sixers. He's on the Nets. Like, he's not going anywhere.
Ben Simmons wouldn't survive in Philly.
Don't
He
even
would-
bother with that.
No,
I think
he's
might
a,
kill himself if
no,
he was.
he's a
coach.
Warriors
He would
fan,
kill
a
him.
Cowboys fan, a Phillies fan. I don't trust him. He's a bandwagon.
We'd put a stake in front of Love Park and he would be on it. Like at the end of the day, it would
AM,
be
I have
mob.
my phone. As soon as it happened, I was at work, and I was with like a class or something. My phone, my Apple Watch was going off like there was no tomorrow.
Oh, your Apple Watch gets note. Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah. So like Jeff texted me, halftime texted me, other people from other fan bases were DMing me.
Wait. Oh. Doc Rivers got
That's me.
fired. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
That was me. That was me, bro.
That's
And
great.
I left my class. I had to go down the hallway, and I was like, yes. Then I went back.
And if anybody knows Mitch, everybody knows your number one goal for the past year, little over a year, has been to fire Doc Rivers.
Right.
Coach
It was
said-
on his Twitter every day.
And I
Yeah.
know everyone in the chat that's here right now and watching is literally here because
This is
of
what
Mitch.
Coach sent me before I started live. You're ecstatic right now, aren't you?
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
we're
but-
all here for Mitch.
No, Jeff texted me. He was like, "Are you doing cartwheels right now?" Halftime goes, "What the heck are you doing?" Doc Rivers got fired. I'm like, "I'm working here."
If you're at the gym, you could do it on the basket.
Yeah, I could have left, but it was just me and another person, so I couldn't really leave. Mondays I can leave. Tuesdays I couldn't. So of course it happened today. Yes, we did. And I'm like, yeah. Oh my god. I'm just so ecstatic right now. I'm so excited about time. But who do you want as your head coach, AM? Nikki, I don't think you
Oh, I don't
answered
know. I'm not gonna play the goaching name game right now. I'm just I
it.
gotta look at whatever. Because one, I'll say something and then regret it. And number two, I really want to get the right coach. Because now we have an awesome opportunity to not fuck this up. Again, hopefully they get it right. Because I
We need to
don't
bulk
want
our roster first.
I really don't want who's available right now that are free, that already have been fired, so to speak. I don't want
Hey.
those. Sorry. I'm not trying to
they're a
reincarnate
great team,
NHL over here.
well,
If you
if
notice,
the-
that's what the NHL's been doing the past 2 or 3 years is we take 2 or 3 coaches and then every 2 or 3 years they just cycle around the NHL because they don't work on this team, so we'll put in this team. I don't want that. I don't want to repeat and redo what the NHL hockey is doing, okay? Let's
if
get
the Warriors are
new
a great
coach.
hold on, AM. If the Warriors are a great team, how'd they get bounced? They got bounced. How are they a great team this year? They got bounced by the Lakers. Not now, Jerry. Warriors beat Lakers so many times. Hey, Sean. As a
Yeah, yeah.
Sixers fan, I'll join their fan base too. I just want to see them win. We all want to see them win. It's getting exhausting. Like, bro,
Yeah.
I started making Sixers videos constantly again, like I'm consistent. The last 2 days were rough. The last 2 days were rough.
You know,
man.
just remember, we're coming on 4 decades now. 4
Yeah.
decades since the last championship. That's ridiculous.
Not
Well,
this year. Yeah, last year,
gonna
but
be
not
like a
this
half a
year. They're a
century
loser
till we
this year.
win.
They're losers. They lost.
It's gonna be a half a century till the Sixers win a fucking championship. It's ridiculous.
How much do you want to bet? Do you think the Flyers will win one before the Sixers?
No, the Flyers are already at a half a
Oh,
century.
please. They're in a whole
They're in
Oh,
a
other
yeah,
hole.
yeah.
situation.
You know what they should literally do? Learn from every team that starts a new team. Just completely kill the Flyers, kill the team, calm the Flyers again, and then take all the best players from here, there, all around the NHL, and then we'll win again. That's how we'll do it. That's just how they won in the beginning when they were the Flyers, and that's how they'll win again.
Okay,
That's
hold
the
on.
only way.
Hold,
It's the only
hold on.
way.
Hold on. No, not you. This
Can't
comment.
build shit.
Not
Sorry.
you. Sixers are my team, but I'll be a Celtics fan and a Warriors fan because they're winning. A, bandwagon. B, Celtics are a rival, so we can't beat them. So how can you be a fan of them? You're pulling in Kevin Durant. Sixers are Cowboys in the NBA. You're not wrong. It's sad. But if the Sixers win, I'll buy a jersey. You still don't even have a jersey? Good. I went through like 20 or 30 Sixers jerseys. That's the first one I've ever owned. Allen Iverson. I still need to get that framed. Like, come on, man. So, which players need to go? Nikki, which players need to go? McDaniel.
This is going to be a long one. Hold on a second.
Go
Well,
for it.
Korkmaz, get rid of him. What has he done for us?
He's on a one-year deal. Yeah.
Right. PJ Tucker, we tried it. That did not work out.
It's gonna
I
be
still
tough
thought it was
because
going to be
he's still
better
got
than it
2 more
was.
years
but-
on his deal.
Yeah, I did too. I really did. I did too.
Yeah, I mean, I
Alright.
wasn't high on it, but I still thought it was going to be better than it was. But obviously, he needs to go too. Tobias, the thing is with him, as I pointed out earlier, it's the contract we signed him to. He's
It's
in
the
the wrong
contract,
role.
yeah.
That's why we have to get rid of him.
Yeah.
You
So
got
they'll be-
that. Then you also got, obviously, Montrezl Harrell. He didn't really help us much. Dwayne Dedman, forget about it. I mean,
Yeah.
there's just I could still think of some more players. I mean, Shake Milton, do we really need him? I don't think so. I mean,
Is this his last year? Or he's got one more? I think he's got one more, right? He's got to be. The Anthony Melton we're keeping. That's the guy I want to keep the most. Melton, Maxey, Embiid. Those are the 3 I want to keep. Those are the top 3 I want to keep. But if Embiid requests a trade, I will not be mad. I've said it time and time and time again. If we can't build around you, please request a trade. Please. LOL, what's so funny? But if the Bengals win, yeah, this guy's a bandwagon. This guy, Jerry, is a bandwagon. Oh, my God. So, Nikki, what were you doing when the news broke?
I just woken up and I was getting ready to leave to go to the gym and I saw it on my phone. I'm like, you know what? All right, that's a great start. So I just pulled out my phone, recorded my short, went to the gym, came back, took a shower, and then I hopped on YouTube and here I am.
Yeah, shout out to the 11 people in the chat right now. We're having a party right now.
So that you just claim that you're a bandwagon?
Jerry, it's not me.
Oh, that's what he said.
Yeah, he said there's nothing wrong with being a bandwagon. He said it up here. Nothing wrong with bandwagoning. See? You don't want... I do want Joel Embiid. What the hell? That's the top guy I want.
Of course.
Embiid, Maxey, and Melton. Those are the top 3 I want. Oh, Paul Reed, 4. Those are the top 4.
He's gone.
Huh?
Oh no, I'm reading the bottom down below. You put Doc Rivers is gone, and it keeps going down
Uh,
at the bottom.
Yep.
I just noticed that. I was like, Doc Rivers is gone.
Knockers is gone.
Question.
My tweet is almost at 10,000 views. That's it. The Houston Sixers, LOL, James Harden, Embiid, and the Rockets. Yep, the second anniversary of Wrestling Experience has been created. It will be live on Thursday. I still need to make the thumbnail. I'll do that sometime tonight. I got so many live streams. I got this, MK headlines, the NBA trade deadline, and I'm making a video about the trade. So, and then I'll make some more thumbnails, and that way it's done. So, the Houston Sixers, LOL. Yep. Oh man, I'm excited. Stephen A said that was the wrong move because we did not have the right players. You guys agree with that or no?
What was the question?
Stephen A. Smith said that getting rid of Doc Rivers was the wrong move. So do you? Because we didn't have the right players.
Well, go if you think it's the wrong move, then he's a Knicks fan. Hire him on the Knicks. There you go. You'll
They
be
still have
so
their head
happy.
coach.
If
Sorry,
Smith says
coach.
that,
Sorry, Coach
he'll
Ed.
be
They still have their head coach.
huh?
Their head coach is still there.
I know, but he wants Doc Rivers fire their head coach, get Doc Rivers and replace him. If Smith is so happy and up about Doc Rivers, this is a good opportunity for Smith. I know he's a diehard Knicks fan.
Who? Oh yeah, Stephen A. Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
If he's gonna say that and worry about someone else's team, then worry about your own team. Go get him. Go get him for your team then.
I'm still like Twitter's going nuts. I'm still getting tagged. I'm still getting texts.
I just know from Doc Rivers' experience being on the Celtics in Boston, only winning that one title, having all that talent on that team for over almost a decade, and he only won one. And how many times you go to the playoff and fail? I mean, I don't want a failure. I don't want a guy who's going to be really good at getting to the postseason and not doing anything. I'm sorry. I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Got to move on. Because you had he had 2 opportunities to get to the conference championship. Okay. We were ahead. Okay. There was no excuse. He had 2 games. Even the last game where we went to Boston, that was his last straw. I mean, he should have realized that was the last straw. And I almost feel like Harden blew the game just so Doc would get fired. What is your take on that? You think Harden might have blown the game on purpose?
It is possible.
Could be. I don't know.
I maybe might be the first one to raise this topic, but the way I've seen Harden play the last 2 games, it was like something happened in the locker room between Doc and Harden, and it was just like, you know what, fuck you. Harden was like, I'm going to go out and blow this game for you, Doc, so you get out of here. I think that's literally what happened.
It's possible. He did that with the Rockets. It is possible.
Is it going to save Harden's career? Is it going to make Harden any better? It's not going to put a ring on Harden's finger, but it could have happened. It could have happened.
He's still a Hall of Famer. Hate to admit it, but the guy's still a Hall of Famer.
I still want a ring. I still want to have a ring on my finger, a big fat ring.
Oh, yeah, me too. Like Randy with the Raptors. I want that too. Stephen A. Smith won Damian Lillard to the Knicks. Everyone wants Lillard. Now here we go. We're going to hear everyone. We're going to hear everybody saying Damian Lillard to the Sixers. Damian Lillard to the Sixers. Like, no, we just gave him Thibault. We don't need, no. Just let Maxey have the keys. Jeez. Getting ridiculous to that. Do I love Lillard? Hell yeah. Great player, Hall of Famer? Hell yeah. Top 75 player of all time? Hell yeah. But I disagree with that personally. But, yeah, he's not coming here. No. I think he's staying there. I'm getting tired of this Lillard shit. But, anything else? Like, what other moves can the Sixers make? What other moves do we got? We got Embiid. I hate to talk about this, but it is a topic. What would you want if we traded Embiid? What would you want the package to be?
We need a bunch of future picks so we could rebuild. At least a few decent role players that could help us in the rebuild.
This is what I was thinking. And no, we do not get DeMarcus Cousins.
No.
This is what I was thinking. With Miami. Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo, 2 firsts, 2 seconds.
Yeah, that would actually be somewhat reasonable if that's something like that were to happen.
And then you would have to throw in like
right.
You would have to throw in like another player.
Right. And Jimmy can get his wish to play with Embiid again, so that would help Miami.
Yeah.
And we'd still get some decent pieces in return.
Yeah.
The only way I could see that working is something like that. And I still don't know any other teams.
I'm going to celebrate and do something for MK Headlines. That's all I know. I don't know what I'm going to do.
We're going to talk about this at MK Headlines because I want to hear what Tom has to say.
Oh yeah, definitely want to hear.
We're gonna
what
start
Tom-
off with that, and then we're going to the Eagles schedule. So, like, it's insane. Randy and I called
I
it.
hope Tom will be there today, but I think so far he's been on every show, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'll send him a link.
It was that whole dude. I think he was just a nervous wreck and getting everything ready to, for the proposal for his marriage, and he was just so focused on it. And then ever since she said yes,
Thank you,
he's been on
Randy.
there.
We're in the
There's
elite
that
group.
shit.
We're in an elite group of our head coaches being fired. Yay! We're in an elite group now. You know, it'd be funny if they got Doc Rivers and we got Nick Nurse. I don't want that to happen, but that would be funny. This is wait. This if before Twitter.
Wait, what was that again?
What, that we're in a elite
The funny
group?
one.
Oh, that Doc Rivers would go to Toronto and then we would get Nick Nurse.
That would be funny.
I don't think it will happen, but I guarantee you, with all these coaches available, 2 of them are going to flip-flop teams. I see it. This if before Twitter, just a heads up. What do you mean by that? I don't know.
This is before Twitter.
Oh. Miles Jack is getting signed for a 5 and 6 year deal. What? Let's see. I doubt it.
There's 11 people available right now, according to 1 hour ago.
Oh, yep. What?
Yeah, but they say qualified, but that doesn't mean technically qualified for the Sixers.
Well, they always get.
Mitch, if that happens, I'm done. So am I.
Rumor
I don't want
Nick
Nick Nurse. I want
though.
Sam Cassell or Monty Williams or Boonholzer. Those are the 3. It'll be funny if Ben Simmons.
Did you say Monty Williams?
Yeah, he was the head coach for the Phoenix Suns that got fired like last week. He was the assistant coach for the Sixers years ago. And then he went to Phoenix, became a coach of the year, and then boom, boom, gets fired. Now we have opportunity to bring him back. I just don't want D'Antoni. No, that's the guy I do not want. He was the coach for James Harden in Houston. James Harden ISO.
Doc Rivers.
I want Jerry Stackhouse or Adrian. Yeah, those are your top 3. Those are good. Mine are Sam Cassell, Monty Williams. I would say Dan Burke, but give me Boonholzer. Jordan Poole and Ben Simmons to play together in Shanghai. Enough of the Shanghai thing. Doc Rivers should be the coach over there. He has opportunity now. I'm telling you, I think Jeff is more happy than me because you know why? Because every single time I was on a live with him, I was like, fire Doc Rivers, fire Doc Rivers, fire Doc Rivers. Man, what does it feel like to win, Warriors fans? They lost. They're out. Yes, they have rings.
I think he's talking about just, because they've been there, done that in their recent history. And for most Sixers fans, they haven't seen that in their lifetimes. I think that's what he's referring to.
Were you or did you see them in 2000, 2001, Nikki?
I did.
Saw like bits of it.
Yeah. I mean, I remember what I was doing when Allen Iverson got the crossover and step over. Warriors suck. I mean, yeah, they're losers right now. Everyone here talking is a loser.
If I'm not mistaken, I was playing like Ocarina of Time actually during that year or something, and I was like turned it off. I was like at the water temple or something, and I like turned it off, and I went downstairs to watch the game with my dad during the Sixers game. If I'm not mistaken, I think I remember exactly what I was doing. Like, all right, I was facing Link's. What do you call it? Shadow Link.
Yeah,
I couldn't beat it. Because I was young and it pissed me off. And I was like, you know what? I just put the game on pause and left it on. And I went downstairs and watched the game.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember fishing in Ocarina of Time. Am I that? I don't remember that.
You're older than me, and I don't remember that.
I don't remember that. I remember it fishing in the Twilight Princess, but I don't remember it on Ocarina of Time. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was. I just don't remember. So long ago. Whew.
I just don't. Bro.
I got that new Zelda game though. That shit's awesome. If anyone
Oh, a lot of my friends have gotten it.
Oh man, I got it on the PC. I got it for free. I just torrented it. Fantastic. They got flying vehicles now. Anyway, back to the Sixers.
Yeah.
I won. One is gone, but two more still need to leave, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I don't know
That's
if they're
the
leaving.
owners.
I don't think
They're
the
not
owners
going
are
to leave
leaving.
because someone would have to come and buy the Sixers, and who would want to buy the
Yeah.
Sixers and fix it up?
Nikki, Randy wants to know who you want as a head coach.
At this point, I'm like down between Sam Cassell and maybe Monty Williams because of his history, but I'm leaning more towards promoting Sam Cassell and fixing the roster. But I think that one's one you got to do no matter who you hire.
Yeah. Sam Cassell, Monty Williams. You could even talk Dan Burke, because remember when Doc Rivers was out with with COVID, right? When he was out, he coached 2 hell of a games, and that was one game Charles Bassey had 5 blocks on Jokic. So it's just like I can see Dan Burke, but for me, Sam Cassell, Monty Williams, Budenholzer maybe, but definitely not Nick Nurse. Sorry, Randy, not Nick Nurse. Triple N, not Nick Nurse.
Yep, there you go.
Triple N. That doesn't want to do. Okay, so you want some homegrown talent?
Quinn Snyder.
I wouldn't mind Mike Budenholzer. I would not mind. Ty Lue? No, he's not leaving the Clippers. We could have had Ty Lue instead of Doc Rivers. Remember?
I don't know. I don't like the name of this title. Plenty of NBA coaches with previous titles. It's like that doesn't mean anything to me. That's Doc Rivers had a previous title, and
no, they're talking about previous, like in recent years. They're not talking about like Doc Rivers back in 2008. They're talking about recent years. Like
when did the Raptors win? When did the Raptors?
2019.
Really, I thought it was like a lot longer than that.
2019. Randy, am I wrong? 2019. And then we had the Bucks. They won 2 years after. Yeah. So Budenholzer was one. Nick Nurse was one in the recent years. That's about it. I mean, who was the coach of the Lakers during the bubble? Was that Ty Lue? Nikki, who was the coach during the Lakers for the bubble year?
Might have been Jason Kidd.
I think you're right, but he's the coach of the Mavericks. I don't watch basketball, but do the Sixers have any first? We don't have a pick.
No,
in
he was an assistant, I think.
Something like that. We don't have a pick in this year's draft at all. Thank you, Harden. We don't have a pick. Nikki, would you want to hop on for the NBA draft lottery?
When is it?
It's at 8 o'clock tonight. We're starting it at 7:45.
No, I'm going to be watching the Lakers game.
That starts at 8:30. But okay, that's fine. How black? No.
Why did you not say Nick Nurse? Just by curiosity, that was one on the list.
Yeah. What do you mean?
You don't want him on the Sixers?
Nah.
Okay.
Dwayne Casey fired. Nick Nurse fired. Mike Budenholzer fired. Monty Williams fired. Yes, sir. We won in 2019, and Kidd was the coach in the middle. Thank you. It was Kidd.
What about Frank Vogel from the Lakers? No on Vogel.
No, he's not. Okay. He's not. I think he's. No, I would not want him.
What about a college coach?
Like people want. What's that guy's name?
I'm gonna say the dude from Duke. Forget about it.
No. He retired.
I know.
What's that guy's name? Jay Wright. People are wanting Jay Wright, but he retired as well. The coach from Nova. But I don't think he's going to come. I don't think he's going to be a head coach.
Oh, those are just local biased people just because he's from Villanova.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. I was like, no, because of AD and LeBron. That's the only. So you could say the same thing about Budenholzer then with Giannis. But it was only Giannis. They did have Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday. I think they had Ibaka too. Did they have Brogdon? I think they had Brogdon that year too.
And my next question is, are we going to have to get a coach to please Harden? Because it sounds like Harden has a hard time with coaches.
That
being
is why
told what to do.
That is why I don't want
Time.
Mike D'Antoni. That's the only reason why.
Because
Mike D'Antoni doesn't coach well. He doesn't coach defensively, which is what this team is frowned upon, is defense. So I don't want Budenholzer because of that. I mean, not Budenholzer. Oh my God, so many freaking coaches. I don't want D'Antoni because of that.
I just see there's going to be a problem no matter who we hire for Harden, and Harden's going to be upset again.
I'm telling you right now, if we get
Harden's got to go. I hate to say it, but Harden has to go.
I'm just saying, you didn't let me finish. If we get a head coach that Harden doesn't want, he walks. I'm telling you right now, he walks, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Let him go to Houston with Ime Udoka. Let him go there. They're going to win the lottery tonight. They're going to get Victor Wembanyama, and they're going to get Jaylen Brown.
I mean, this whole thing is literally because of Harden, I feel like I said earlier. Hypothetically, we'll never know. Yeah.
Yeah, because I told you, I don't think you were here, but I said this in the beginning. James Harden and Doc Rivers, they did not get along. They were always butting heads. So they put us in a situation, instead of getting rid of both, they got rid of Doc Rivers.
Yeah, to please Harden. But like I'm going on, now you have Harden. You got to find a coach to please Harden now, because obviously Doc Rivers and Harden weren't working together. So who's this next coach going to be? And is Harden going to be pleased with the new coaching system? Is he going to be happy with the new coach? Or are they going to butt heads again?
I'm telling you right now, our basketball of operations, our quote-unquote GM, Daryl Morey, he has a great relationship with James Harden. Everything. He's our GM. So I really think us getting Mike D'Antoni is like up high on the list. Would I want that? No. But I'm just saying, just watch. I think we're going to get Mike D'Antoni.
But why? Why would you think that? Just go.
Because what I just said with Daryl Morey and James Harden. Mike D'Antoni was the head coach with James Harden back in Houston.
But I thought you said they didn't get along.
No, that was Doc Rivers.
But didn't he get not along with someone down in Houston?
No.
He was fine in Houston. Never had a problem with the coaching.
No.
All right.
Yeah, that's true about the Bucks. But I just can't believe Doc Rivers is gone. Yay! Finally.
I know. I hope he never gets hired again.
Oh, he's gonna retire, bro. He's gonna retire.
To lock Harden's potential, unlock Harden's potential.
Wait, hold on. The Minnesota Vikings Twitter banner casually replacing Dalvin Cook with Alexander Madison. It looks like Dalvin Cook might get cut in front of Vikings. Yeah, that can unlock his potential.
No, this whole shit just stopped everything I was doing. I was applying for a job. I was taking a test. I got halfway through the test. I stopped I'm applying for a new job. I want to make more money. So I'm taking a test for the telecommunications IT job, and they just want to make sure you know your IT and your stuff, and you can really type fast and stuff. I'm passing it with flying colors. But I stopped everything when I saw the Doc Rivers the firing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to just do this later. I can't focus now.
Randy, we should go live for June 1st cuts. We should go live for that. That would be insane.
Yeah, you and Randy should do that live.
No, it's gonna be me, Randy, and Jeff. I'm gonna ask Jeff.
And Nikki, what about Nikki?
Nikki, if he's down, he's always welcome.
Where's going? June 1st. We got a big
It's the
stream.
June 1st cuts for the NFL.
What
Because I
day
just
is
said
that?
that the Vikings replaced Dalvin Cook with Alexander Madison on the Twitter banner.
That is a Thursday.
Yes. Let me talk to Jeff too. I'm gonna.
Damn, June is coming by around the corner, man.
Yeah, I know.
Damn, it's
I'll
already-
see about that day
Woo!
first.
I'm gonna blink and it's gonna be June 1st. Wait, is it June 1st already? Oh, look,
Oh,
my
no,
watch
but
says
wait.
Doc Rivers got fired.
Yeah, Doc Rivers got fired. I'm blinking.
I love that. I didn't know you get notifications on your smartwatch.
Apple Watch, phone. I was like, bro, and some of the people there, they were like, Mitch, are you okay? I'm like, what do you mean am I okay? Doc Rivers is fired. I'm like, what?
I would have been like 1 minute and I would have gone outside and be like, yes!
That's what I,
Yes!
that's what I did. That's what I did.
All right. What were you saying? I'm back.
No. I'm just saying, like, people on my job were asking me if I was okay. I'm more than good.
Oh, Jeff. We definitely need Jeff. Jeff and his team with the Nets. Oh man. I can't wait.
We're talking about the June 1st cuts
Right.
for football.
Oh, you're talking about football. Oh, I thought we were talking about basketball.
No, because of
That-
Dalvin Cook, like I just said, they replaced on their Twitter, the Vikings Twitter, they replaced Dalvin Cook with Alexander Madison.
Oh. Would that just happen today?
Yep.
Check that out. We were just talking about that. Yeah, he's still on the wait. That just happened, right?
Yep.
Dalvin Cook is gone. We were just talking about that yesterday, weren't we? Where were we? I even asked you, we were talking about the depth chart of the Minnesota Vikings, and I said, who's their running back? Oh, Dalvin Cook. And you go, yeah, but he's going to be gone soon. And I go,
Yeah.
oh.
Yep. Dalvin Cook is gone, apparently.
All right.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end it here.
All right.
my-
Thanks for letting us on.
Yep, Nikki, I'll catch you later, man. Talk to you. All right, Am, if you want to hang out after and talk for a bit as I get ready for my video, all good. But
Yeah,
guys,
that'd be fine. I'll be able to. Yep.
all right, guys, make sure you hit that like, subscribe. Please hit that like because Doc Rivers is now gone. So hit that like. We'll catch you all later. Expect the video out momentarily. Okay?
Bye-bye, Doc.
See you later, everybody. And who's the next head coach? We will find out soon.